Totally cold. No warming up, no practice, no nothing. No need to practice anyway. Practice is... See if my cross-bombs watcher works. It doesn't cause rendering lag. Okay. It's been a while. Been like a little bit over a week since I've streamed. It's a little bit over a week since I've actually done a run.
So you have wanted that I have this glitch, you make there one.
I should have specified any % no major glitches in my title, but it's a little bit too late now. First try. Alright, we're on a roll. Come on. Hit the blob. That's really weird coming from straight gold. Here, Emmy. I could have used this time to reset my timer instead of mashing shoot at an enemy I can't damage. Nice dodge there.
Uploading data.
Uploading data.
So Emmy, send out upon an Emmy to an Emmy, I ask there the end here.
What to save? Oh my god, please hit the block. Analog stick, why? See ya. We call this section excessive use of missiles. I can't aim to save my life. I can aim to hit blobs, but not to hit something from a distance. You're gonna see the same thing as Scorpius. I can kinda aim while running. Kinda fun, it's the same aim. Why, hello there! Woo! Oh, this might be the close. Yeah. No, it's not. We're now leaving the excessive use of missiles portion of the speedrun. And now entering the excessive use of charge beam portion of the speedrun, which will continue all the way until we get to the portion where we leave to go get wide beam. I don't know what it is about that jump, but I can never get it to work. I don't have a problem with any of the other ones. That one in particular. What's going on? Oops, next room. Alrighty, time to be terrible at this game. Oh my god. This is why we pick up the extra missiles. I don't know why I'm so bad at this fight. I just don't get it. Like, I don't get where to aim, I don't get when to jump. Oh my god. This is the slowest Corpius fight in all of history. Two missiles away, okay. It's okay, it's not the worst I've ever had, let's be honest, but could have been better. That was pretty bad. Rude! Hey, I actually remembered to go the right way this time. Not there. That was an accident. I wasn't trying to go that way, I just fell. Hey, at least I have decent missiles. Okay. Hi, Adam.
Uploading data.
Uploading data.
There is no useless that you have to hunt for. There are.
Be through! Coming through! Okay, please stop grabbing on the ledges. There we go. Please skip the cutscene. Thank you. If I can remember how to match, that'd be great. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Now we have to wait an eternity. A full eternity. Get the item. No, I'm gonna put the crossbow watch on. It doesn't have the directions, but whatever. It does change my rendering time at OBS to warning levels. Oh no, I think I just dropped some frames! Okay, maybe I shouldn't leave that on all the time, just when it happens. Oh no, now the rendering time's back down. Oh my god. Shoot! I farm one guy! Oh my god, no, please platform. That's the guy I farmed. Gold splits. Oh, it's a good start. The problem is the input display doesn't show... Obviously it doesn't show direction. And when I mash, it doesn't show the mashing. It also doesn't show... what's the button? It doesn't show when I hit melee counter, because that's not bound, or that's bound to a back button on the controller and not a face button. And it doesn't show, Alright, okay, yeah, that's fine. That's a normal way of going about that room. And it doesn't show when I start speed boost, and it doesn't show when I start... What's the other thing?
Uploading data.
Okay, that's both. I know what the items are in this game. Don't judge me. Just gonna do a slide under you. I have not figured out a way to not take damage from that guy. Maybe you could, like, melee after you wall jump up or something like that, but like it's just not worth it. Are you tired of charge beating yet? Which is this part of the game is called excessive use of charge beam until we get to wide beam, which should be called call beam, which I have notated there. I was holding aim there like an idiot. Always forget to shoot. Then I wander in, and stumble like an idiot. Okay. I kind of hope that the Emmy's in the bad spot here so I can learn how to deal with it. Well, it was in a spot, but not the bad spot. There, that's alright. The question is the Emmy going to be in the bad spot this time? No, the enemy's in a really good spot this time. Can't make that good. Oh my god. Roof doors. I forgot to set my audio filter. Well, can't set the audio filter right now. That's a save. Right, if I remember correctly, I think we opened this early by moving over here or something? I don't remember. Or is it the next time around or something? We jumped there? I honestly don't know. Please let me go. Oh no, the door closed. What else are we going to do? I love that they made it. They pretend like the buttons follow rules by giving you the grappling spot above that one so you can get over it. But in reality, they cheat. I have a whole 30-second YouTube series on how they cheat. Oh my god! You're supposed to aim, Samus. This blob is gonna cost people so much time trying to optimize past the blob. Or optimize shooting the blob. It's cost so much time in runs. Let's see if I can fix my sound real quick.
Uploading data.
Heavy scan hits of you are stuck. Do not.
I can't, but I can open it up to start to fix my sound real quick. We'll do it next time that I have a cutscene that I'm mashed with the whatever minutes. But I can't see my splits right now because my plugin is covering my splits. Call me. Right. Come on, grab the ceiling, Samus. Oh my god. I don't need. Oh my god, I hit jump. I swear. We can do it now. Okay. There's that. Wow, I have really low background noise with it set like this. This should sound a lot better in theory. In theory, but I can't hear myself, so... I suppose I could open up Twitch on my laptop in the middle of a speedrun where I'm already having rendering problems and then listen to it through my headphones to see if that fixes any audio issues. But, oh, that's right. Oh no, this was a mistake. We're just gonna go for it. Yeah. I totally forgot everything about that encounter. Whoops. That's my fault. I'm talking about audio instead of playing the game. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go for this. Nope. I don't know how to do that. It's up. It's always up here. I've only remembered to go up once. It's not going to be a world record time, folks. Let's be honest here. It's not even going to be a competing time. I hate this room. The room hates me. blundering everywhere. Oh my god. It's a day. It's okay. There's a refill right here. I think I'll just do the hop there because that works for me. I don't know of any other time that you would come there that you could open that gate early. Excessive use of charge beam is about to end. Oh, you know what? We have a loading zone. I can make sure that it sounds okay in the loading zone. Who cares if I lose a couple frames in a loading zone? Yeah. Try one. Oh. Test. Flash, Omaru. Oh yeah, I'm dropping frames. But how do I sound? Test. Come on. Oh my god, it's gonna close before it loads. Oh, you know what? Abort. I need my frames back. I don't know if it sounds good because I didn't set. I always go the wrong way here every time because I never pay attention. Yeah, gotta recheck my audio filters after this run inevitably dies. Actually, the run's probably gonna be fine, just because Dread is incredibly safe for marathons. Incredibly marathon safe. We can talk like a normal person. Amigo health. I hate this room. For no particular reason, I just don't like it. I love that you can hear the blob for the other teleporter. Oh wait, there's no mashing required here. This is not going to be anywhere near a gold split, considering the massive amount of mistakes between the previous split. This is just one of the longest splits, just because we have to go all around the hot place. But we didn't lose too much time. Oops. Welcome back to Excessive Use of Charge Beam, the mini-series. In this 3-part mini-series, we're gonna excessively use Charge Beam, even though we don't need to. Because that's what this mini-series is about. Don't need to jump there. Because, like, it solves so much strat. Excuse me. What in the world? It solves so many strat problems because you just use Charge Beam and you're good to go. You know, that's all there is to it. I could disable the preview in OBS to save rendering something. Like, I wonder, like, is there more I can do to give my computer more stuff? Oh, you know what? I could change the rendering set. I should probably do that at some point. But I'm lazy. I don't want to. Also, I'm in the middle of a speedrun, so I can't. Actual benchmarks. Everything seemed fine until I added extra stuff. Open the door. Go up this time. I never remember where I need to go. just enough missiles. And now the fun part is the Emmy kill, because these Emmy kills are always really funny, because it's literally just like, open the door, get on the floor, everybody shoot the Emmy now. I don't know how the song goes like that. I don't know how the song equates to that. There we go. Oh, the song... the song doesn't fit into that, but I'm making it work, because open the door, get on the floor, everybody walk the dinosaur is just hilarious. Yeah, let's be honest. Alrighty. More improvement options. Won't be long till we're busting the game wide open, doing stuff you definitely shouldn't be doing, but it's still gonna be a bit. It won't be long, but it's still gonna be a bit. When is my... it's really about once we get to space jump. That's when things start busting. If I can remember the way to go, that would be great. There we go. Morph ball movement is really fun in this game. I mean, it's very fun in Super as well. Because in Super you do, like, there's all sorts of things you can do, but in Dread they added the morph button. It just morphs you, which means that you can morph and unmorph like way too frequently, and do all sorts of dumb stuff where you should just not morph or not unmorph normally, but because you can, just use the morph button. So, next up is Varia. Gonna make our way to Varia. Making our way to Varia. Things are fairly vanilla still, because we're getting Varia and then Diffusion Beam by defeating Kraid, which is really gross. You could get Grapple and Bombs before Kraid, but it's really out of the way. So instead, we're getting Grapple after Kraid, which is still early. Whoops, forgot to shoot there. Which is still early, but it's not, like, super early. And I do pick up 4 energy parts because I don't want to die. It gives me a refill at a convenient time. Guess you can shoot out those blocks, and it saves you a little bit of time. So that was using a glitch where if you respin, or if you spin and release, if you hold shoot, spin jump, and then release shoot in the middle of the spin jump, you will get a free charge beam every time. For free! Excuse me? There we go. I always farm up a little bit of extra health here because I pick up literally every 10 pack of missiles. How in the world is that gold? In what world is that gold? That's fine. That's just weird. I usually hit that guy so I get a little bit of extra health, but he never gives you health if you're at full. So, but yeah, I pick up every extra 10 pack of missiles. That's on the way, even though you could reasonably skip a bunch of them, but it doesn't cost much time to do so. So, why not? So now we're back to our loading zone trip. We're gonna do Kraid. There's a way that we can glitch into Kraid slightly early, but it requires doing something the first time, like 4 times in a row, and that really stinks, and I don't want to do it. So we're just not going to do that. And my phone literally fell asleep. So my input display went away. Well, that's irritating. I wonder if there's a way I can fix that. But I'm not going to mess around with it right now. I say as I immediately mess around with it in the middle of a speed run. So we're just gonna farm the one guy so I don't die. Whoops! That's really dumb. If you mess up the movement, you can hit that guy on accident or blob, but generally, if you just run, you're gonna be just fine. So yeah, we can shoot the blob that's coming up from the other side without any problems. So I read somewhere that you don't actually do as much damage there as in like the normal phases, and that it's better to try and preserve your missiles actually. Mashing time. Lucky. So there is a small cutscene that you can get right there, and you might have seen it if you were watching at Corpius. Basically, nice, didn't fall. No! It's this cutscene, and it is slower and a giant waste of time, because Kraid is definitely dead by now, but your missiles do significantly less damage. Oh, Kraid is not dead! Oh, Kraid was about a missile away. But in the cutscene, your missiles do less damage, so it's, like, way less DPS, basically. I think there's a way to open that blob early, but I'm not familiar with it. Okay. Whoops. My input display is not working now. Oh my god. What are you doing, Samus? Samus. Did you call yourself a speedrunner? Alright. And I forgot to skip. Or split. That is loading. Talk about, please. We're gonna lose some frames here. All right. Well, SCR CPY just isn't working. So, no more input display. Sorry. For the kids who really wanted to see proof that cross-bombs cheats and doesn't work, I'm sorry. We have to pick up this energy tank part early. Because on the way back, we have to go over the top. So this is the way to early grapple beam. This is probably the easiest way to do it, is a flatly jump. Not like that! Oh, boy. Well, there's a lot of time lost right there. I say it's the easiest way to do it, and then I immediately mess it up. Yeah. I can't believe I messed that up like that. I've never unrecoverably messed it up before. And I should be doing this from this way, because I can open the door and it's less time. It's faster. So you have to remember not to do a Super Metroid wall jump there. What? What is going on? Oh boy. My jump was way too delayed there, and then I panic jumped. And I did that twice in a row. This is not good. This is pretty bad. This run is gonna be dead as a doornail pretty soon. I'm just gonna pick up the E-Tank after. No, we're gonna do it right. I'm gonna pick up the E-Tank first. We're going to assume that I won't die. I've never failed this trick so many times in a run. Well, at least I got the recover. There we go. That's what it looks like. It's actually not that bad. But now we're losing oodles of time. Oodles and oodles and oodles of time. Because we just lost like a minute. More than a minute probably. That really stinks. I'm not gonna mess around with the CRCPOI anymore. It's too irritating to try and get an input. Oh, I need to remove that from the. There we go. From the overlay. I know it looks like we gained 15 seconds, and technically we did because I probably screwed up somewhere at diffusion beam on my PB, but in reality, like, we just, I mean, you saw the time ticking away. That's because live split can determine when you should be splitting based on your previous split. So now we've made our diversion to grapple. And now we get to go back the same way. Well, not the exact same way, but just the reverse way. And we'll get bombs. So now that we have early grapple, it just makes, it opens up a lot of nice paths for us. Like, it's just, it saves us a lot of time on the way to flash shift. It saves us a lot of time on the way to bombs. We don't have to go back for grapple after we get speed booster, which is like the intended way. See, that recovery is easy when you're not panicking. See, the reason that we pick up the energy part there is the first time is because that block you might have seen was in the way. And so because the block was, or I'm sorry, the shot block does not respawn. And so if we wanted to get the energy part on the way out, we would have to wait for it to respawn or just do it from the other side. So the idea is you go in from the left, jump up, hit the thing. That was the wrong button. Alright. Let's not be an idiot. I don't actually need all this stuff. Why do I farm it? I'm an addict for farming items. Hey, ledge controls played nicely for once. I don't know what it is, but I always have trouble getting the ledge to play nicely. There. So you can actually, you can pseudo-wave that, but it's kind of a pain. And like, I've only gotten it to hit the blob once. And here, there is a bit of time where you have to wait for the platform to accept that you are standing on it and not just like walking around, and we can use that time to try and shoot the blob there ahead of time. Because it's not actually... There, you have to hit blobs generally 2 or 4 times, and the ones that you have to hit 2 times... the ones that you have to hit 2 times are just the same as the ones that you have to hit 4 times, but they're just in the 2-time state. If that makes any sense. Like, there's Blob, and then there's Blob with 3 hits left, and then Blob with 2 hits left, and then Blob with 1 hit left. And the ones that take 2 hits are just in the 2 hit left state, and they look exactly the same as that. And I think you have to hit that one like twice, but I've only been able to get it to hit it like once. That is a very terrible explanation. Please let me down. Blobs are weird, is the moral of the story. Look, we got the projectile! Look at it go! Sweet. So, yeah, we could be 2 minutes ahead. That's crazy. There's no way that we could be 2 minutes ahead at this point. And my run's that bad. I mean, if this PBs, if I finish this run and I don't totally screw up anything, and I just keep the same pace with my last PB, and we save a minute, there's like another minute and a half to save by not dying to early grapple beam twice in a row, so... You know, maybe. So, early grapple beam is nice to have. That E-tank part up there is actually one of the ones that we're going to grab later. This guy's gonna hit us, but we don't care, because there's nothing we can do about it, and, like, we have plenty of life. Energy. Ever noticed the font for the E-tank, for the E-tank E, which you can't see right now because it went away for the cutscene, is really funny looking.
Uploading data.
Uploading data. No, I would not like to save my progress. Excessive use of charge beam! One thing I would like to do is try to use grapple beam better. There's some... Whoops. I forgot to do morph ball movement there. Basically, anywhere there's a tunnel, you can morph ball early. Or you can slide. Oh my god, I can use words. Please, just get out of my way. It's like a Zerg. It's just a Zerg. I honestly don't remember what I was saying. Like, I've lost my train of thought. So hard. So you can get flash shift early by not going around most of that room if you can bomb jump with really crazy precise timing. It stinks. I've done it to do a flash shift free, no flash shift run. It's definitely possible, but it requires a bunch of attempts. Oh my god, that was dumb. But basically, the flash shift doors they cheat. They have a bunch, like, basically there's a bunch of rules around them that you have to follow for them to work. So we need to get rid of these 3 annoying things. They're very irritating. We're gonna do a trick called a underwater bomb jump in a second. So I'm gonna set it up by placing a bomb here and unmorphing while in midair. So I'm currently in the state. Basically, it lets me, my next bomb jump underwater will give me additional height. Like that, but I messed it up and I didn't get enough height. So that was me setting it up again, and that was me getting it. And that, it's not a skip, it just means we don't have to walk around the room, basically. But later we will use it for a skip or 3. Underwater bomb jumps. Okay, yeah, so without SCRCPY running and like load up anything, it just takes up way too much stuff. I pulled up my stream and it does sound okay. So now we're on our way to Speed Booster. We can't slide underwater, so there's no fun movement there. This Emmy's not too bad. It's just the kill for this Emmy really stinks. But we have flash shift, so like we can escape the Emmy really easily. But the kill and setup for it, like there's not a lot of room for mistakes. And as you know, I'm pretty bad. So, just like the previous Emmy, the strat for this Emmy is step out of the door and just shoot. Just like that. That's the whole strat. Just right out of the gate, the Emmy's right there. I'm gonna wait for it to put its head back down before shooting, so that way I actually aim. And that's that Emmy. Stand outside the door and shoot. Now we have Flash Shift and Speed Booster, two items that I definitely don't know how to use properly. Because you can use them in the speedrun to do some insane stuff, basically. Yeah. Alright, well that's a gold for no good reason. So I need to get right there to start my speed booster for this. So like there's all sorts of different places that you can do some pretty crazy stuff with speed booster. I know this looks pretty nuts, but that's the intended way of getting this item. Oh, I got it! Yo! I don't think I've... yeah, that's the first time I've gotten that one in particular. It doesn't save too much time. Oh yeah, we can use flash shift to climb a little higher on wall jumps by flash shifting back at the wall. So by flash shifting back at the wall, basically, you can respin and wall jump off of it again, which is a technique we'll use in a couple places, which is really nice. Alright, let me test my sound now. Yeah, my sound sounds okay. It's a sound. It's very not... It sounds fine. Yeah. Oh, I should probably post to Twitter. Where did I post to Twitter? When I'm streaming. Alright, so this room I always forget. But now, by saying it out loud, I remember. This room is a giant pain. Oh my god. We're just gonna do it the boring way. This room has an annoying guy there that you have to shoot. And now we get to the first robot boss. And the robot bosses are weak to speed booster, like most bosses in this game. If you can get a speed boost in, you can generally deal damage. I don't know how to get the instant speed boost to go. It's definitely something I should learn, but basically there's a way that you can manipulate your animation so that way you speed boost or you shine spark instantly instead of waiting for the charging up animation. I guess we're missing this missile then. That's fine. That's part of the reason that we pick up every single one. You can get a shine spark right there stored and do it again, but we're just gonna skip it. There's no reason to bother. Which, I'm not used to promoting my stream. I just do it. I definitely hit slash. Still more cutscenes coming up, but this one's... We're getting close to the end of cutscenes. Once we get to Gavarin, or Gavorin, or Kavoran, however you want to pronounce it, a lot of things open up, basically. Like I said, I don't know how to use flash shift properly. Hey, I did it right there though. Samus, just shoot down. Okay, that's whatever. That's fine. I'm not gonna tweet about it. No one's gonna look on Twitter and be like, oh yeah, come on, speedrun, let's donate money. But we'll see. I put in $50, so. Elevator. We need elevator music, right? This is not atmospheric enough. I think that's what I'll have to do is I'll have to get elevator music and then just have a button and I'll just manually put it in loading zones. So we're gonna pick up this energy tank part because the next one will be right after a point where I don't want to care about damage. And I guess we're not getting this speed boost. You can speed boost all the way through here. On Morph, I'll jump off of that. Speed boost through here, and all the way up there. I hit the... Oh my god. That's irritating. There's a free speed boost right through that room as well that saves some time. And then another tricky shine spark you can do. I swear that guy cheats. So we're going to be skipping a boss here. Because killing the boss takes you around to here. There we go. And so normally you have to go around. But just by shooting through that wall, by cheating, it's not cheating, it's a glitch. But by glitching through that wall, we can just skip that boss entirely. And so, like, there's another boss skip. We skip a majority. I can't actually determine if it's a majority. But we skip a lot of bosses in this game. Oops, I need to split there. Totally forgot. That's fine. I don't care how accurate my splits are, as long as they're not off by a massive amount. If they're off by a massive amount, it's really irritating to reset what, like, your best split is. Like, it just stinks, and I don't want to deal with it. Hey, I actually hit the thing this time instead of falling in the water like I always do. So we can actually go and get super missiles right now. But what happened to my speed boost? I don't know what's going on with my speed boost today, but it just does not want to stay. But we can make this fight, like, 40% faster. If we could, you know, speed boost this guy, because he would be mostly dead. Oh my god. Close enough? That was something. Oops, gotta go up. So due to story reasons, that Emmy that's right there won't move. Just gonna farm a little bit of extra health here. But yeah, so we can get super missiles early, but it doesn't do us any good, really.
Uploading data.
Because you need to, after you get super missiles early, you can escape super missiles early, only to be blocked off entirely, because you need to come around to this platform here to come up above it. So even if you get super missiles early, it doesn't do you any good. Because you still have to go around, and then after you go around and get that, it's a one-way because you've locked yourself out, basically. So you have to go around to where the super missile door is. Anyway, so like it just does not help you. Oops. Whoops again. There we go. Alright. So now we're on our way to get the plasma beam. Which is like a mandatory required story thing, but also it gives us the best beam ever, which it just does a ton of damage. And of course, after you get this beam, everything just becomes massive damage sponges. But still, you know. Alright, can I keep my speed booster, please? Blue rooms, I would appreciate that. Whoops. There's not really much you can do in terms of optimization in this part that's been discovered so far. Basically, the entire place has been overrun by X parasites. They make blob guys. I forgot to morph after I jumped over that guy. You can jump over both of those guys and not take any damage if you carefully morph as you do it, which is kind of cool because, like, it's just fun tech. Yo, that's pretty cool. Sub 1 hour. I don't actually know what a good benchmark for a plasma beam is. Oops. Oh, wait. Well, that was really nice aim for that one. So now we get to mashing hell. Because it is way faster DPS because they didn't put a cap on the amount of damage, or on the amount that you could shoot your beam. So, unfortunately, one of the fastest DPS methods for, like, the next long portion of the speedrun is to mash your frickin' arm off. Which really stinks. Because I'm really bad at it. But not just that, but it also hurts. So usually I only do 1 or 2 runs at a time, which is why I'm a huge proponent of allowing turbo in runs, or at least allowing a turbo section or turbo toggle in runs. So there is a cutscene I need to remember to skip, so I say it out loud so that way I don't forget to skip. Waiting for my cutscene to skip. There it is. You know what I could be gaining time on? I think they, I forgot to get a Shine Spark there. Oh, just have to, yeah. Improvs. Oops. I believe this is the last Adam cutscene.
Uploading data.
I might be wrong on that one, but I believe that's the last one because we glitch out the rest of them. That sounds right. Oops. I totally forgot how to move in this room. Yeah, you can like Shine Spark through like half of this movement. But I don't know it. So I don't. So there is another underwater bomb jump. No! There we go. Alright, so this is some fun tech. We're gonna open that door ahead of time, because Emmys can't open doors. Oh yeah, we can open this with a Shine Spark. Skip the missile part entirely. So the Emmys can't open charge doors. They can open up normal doors, so we open up that door so that way it becomes a normal door. Not a Norman door, but a normal door. And now we lure the Emmy up here, and now the Emmy will come through this way. Isn't that fun? And now we know exactly where the Emmy's going to come from, and we can start shooting at it right away, basically. So what I do is I shoot the Emmy until it opens up, and then I take a step back, and we're going to do it just as it comes over the lip of this edge. Just like that. And once again, it's really easy to mess this one up, which I think in my PB I messed up like twice or something like that. It's still PB'd. But I still managed to save time over my previous run, so, you know, whatever. I'm bad at this game. The reason I say that is because gaining 2 minutes of time means that my previous one was really bad. Like, because I shouldn't... In a normal run, I should be competing for seconds. You know, not minutes. I always forget this run. So we can actually skip Ice Beam or Ice Missile entirely, because you can actually use a glitch to escape the Ice Emmy after you get the Omega Cannon, the Omega Stream. But this is no major glitches, and even if we did do that, it would still be slower. So I just don't, because there's no reason to. Alright, so next up is a glitch to get Space Jump early. There is a movement trick you can do to get Space Jump early, which I can do, and it takes a lot of skill to do it, but it's also slower. Alright, so I'm waiting for that! Basically, there's a lot to explain in how that trick works that I'm not going to be able to get to in a short time. I'm never beating this PB ever. Basically, if you position Samus's cannon in a particular spot after doing a particular bit of movement. Okay, alright, that's fine. I know it may look like I was doing something dumb there, but I was trying to freeze the guy, which is, as far as I know, the only time Ice Beam is ever useful for freezing enemies instead of, like, just stopping them for combat. So basically, you can do a melee, a running melee, and then you do a running melee, and then you aim immediately after, and Samus enters like a low crouched position, which is the same position she would do after you countered an enemy attack and hit the aim button. And so she's like scooted down a little bit, and so her shots have some weird properties. If you do it in a wall, you can put her cannon into the wall and shoot through the wall. But if you aim in some directions and then morph, it does, like, sometimes it goes in through the floor, basically. And like it just doesn't behave properly. So we can do that to aim at that little guy. Okay, I guess no speed booster today there. I'm gonna skip that missile because I don't want it. Because it's 2 missiles, and we don't need 2 missiles anymore. We picked up the first couple, like, we picked up two missile packs early on in the game because I wanted them for the Corpius fight, which was terrible. But later in the game, I just want 10 missile packs instead. Yeah, so, like, we can shoot through the floor by aiming Samus's cannon after that animation, by pointing her cannon into the ground and then morphing. And the diffusion beam causes, like, a little explosion after you do that. And so what we do is we wait for a particular frame, or not, I don't think it's frame perfect, because I've gotten it way too consistently for it to be frame perfect, so it has to be not too hard. Yes, you can Shine Spark down. And then we wait for that enemy to extend up a little bit, which I believe increases its hitbox. Whoops. And so in doing that, and this is the final one, so normally I wouldn't have to worry about health there, but sometimes my health is bad. But that time we didn't have to worry about it. So, the enemy's hitbox is extended, the blob, or the diffusion beam hits the blob, and then, or hits the enemy, which then causes it to, hit the blob and open the way to space jump a bit early. So that was a little trick. This is how we're getting screw attack early, which breaks a whole lot of things if you do it before you get, gravity suit. It breaks a whole lot of cutscenes. It breaks things. By spin jumping into the corner while underwater, it screws with your height. Please work, please work, please work. Fudge. Alright, we're gonna give this one go. Come on. Yes! Oh my god! I've gotten trapped there before. So, yeah, by spin jumping at... If you put yourself slightly underneath that corner, it glitches out and gives you a little bit of extra height that the game shouldn't. Alright. Oops. I don't know how to actually set this one up. Oops. Just like that. First try. Okay, so that probably cost us a bit of time, but basically, you can do that blob from above instead of from underneath, and we don't have to go through a couple rooms to get there. So, okay. So the way that the game progression is supposed to work is that you're supposed to get space jump the vanilla way, which I believe is you have to go and get storm missiles ahead of time. Then you have space jump, and you use space jump to get gravity suit. And then after you get gravity suit, you are locked in an area where you can't get out except by two methods. One is by using screw attack, which you don't have, and one is by going through an elevator. If you go through the elevator, what happens is this is why we opened that blob earlier, was through there. If you go through that elevator, what happens is, oh, thank you for the boost. The entire planet freezes over because the basically one of the enemies removes the magma flow that heats the planet up, and everything gets frozen cold. And so you have to go around and fight this boss, and then that unlocks screw attack. You can actually get screw attack in that section. But by getting screw attack early through methods that are not developer intended, we have to pick up this missile pack, by the way. It's literally in the way. So by picking up screw attack early, we can escape gravity. We can escape the gravity suit area, which is where we're on our way to. I didn't hit the speed boost button fast enough or early enough for that one, but it's okay. We have space jump, so that makes it easy. So we escape the gravity area. That cutscene never happens, and so because of that, a couple things happen. One, we save a bunch of time because we don't have to fight that boss. We save a bunch of time because we don't have to go around to get to that boss through the frozen area. We have screw attack already, so we don't have to make our way back to it because screw attack is required. And all of the Atom cutscenes from this point out in the speedrun are screwed up. There are some that are just like static, but a lot of them are waiting for you to progress properly. And so we're not doing that. What? Oh, that's so irritating. How did I get a Shine Spark charged on Speed Boost blocks? This is so bad. I'm normally not this bad at the game. This is bad. I normally get this first try without any problems. There we go. Well, there's some time lost. You have to use Charge Beam for the diffusion to open that blob. One thing that's nice about a lot of stuff in this game is that any manipulations to the there's no reason to shoot that blob early, I just do it. I have to split. Any manipulations to the environment hitbox, so like where everything is placed, is instant. So as soon as that first blob is destroyed, we can immediately grapple because the not hitbox, but like the area border is instantaneously changed. So now that we have screw attack, we can kill things a bit easier by mashing our face into them. Even these robots, for at the cost of some health. During the screw attack reset time, I like to shoot a missile. That's my strat to make life a little easier. And now we have, now we've escaped Gravity Soup. So now we get to go through some more elevators. I should see if I can get SCR-CPY to work again, but I don't know if it's worth it. Coming up on what I like to call the doesn't work bombs, because sometimes they just don't work. They drive me nuts. Is this enough distance? And I forgot to charge it. Okay, well, you can shine spark up there. This boss is really hard. And, it sucks. What? Come here, boy. Come here. Alright, and that's all the free damage we're gonna get out of you. Tank the rest of the damage, yeah. Okay. Samus, what are you doing? Okay. I don't have the input viewer up, but I'm holding R and I can see it on my inputs. Whoops. Sometimes, like right there, and right there, cross bombs just don't work. And I wish I had set up the display again. Cross bombs are required, unfortunately. Well, actually, I think people are skipping them because they found a way through the door, maybe? I'm not entirely sure, but you can get through there without cross bombs. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I had gotten the display up just to prove that I was holding R. But, like, I held R that entire room, and cross bombs just randomly worked and randomly didn't work. So now we get to skip an Adam cutscene because we glitched him out earlier. And we have to make our way to Storm Missile. Using a glitch showcased earlier, we can clip through that through that block and open it from the other side, which just saves us a bit of time. Because we have to open that anyway, because we have to go through the other direction. It is a one-way, I believe. It might actually not be a one-way, but it's just faster to go through. But it's a free time save if you know how to do that. It's actually not too hard to do that clip, and it's the same one as we used to skip the boss in the water area, which is really nice. So now we're just going down to storm missiles. Everybody say hi to the Emmy. Bye, Emmy. Oh no, oh no. Did I just go the wrong way? I just went the wrong way because I'm an idiot. I just completely zoned out and I just went the wrong direction and I just lost like 45 seconds because of it. I just went the wrong way. I just literally just went the wrong way. We just go out the door. I just forgot how the rooms went, and I just went the wrong direction. What a silly way to lose time. We go right the first time. Oh my god. Here's a block I feel like nobody found their first time through. Just saves you a little bit of walk. Please down from the ledge. Because we have screw attack and speed booster, this boss is going to be a breeze. Because you just set up here. Boop. There's half its life. And it's weak to screw attack. The X-Blob is also weak to screw attack. Yeah. There's the time loss. Just from not going the right direction. So storm missiles are really nice because they let you hit a bunch of things at once, but really the only reason we get them is because they are required to open a door on the way to the wave Emmy. I forgot to charge them. You can charge them ahead of time, which is the smart way to do things. The door here opens immediately after killing that last boss, like before it even explodes. So yeah, the only reason we get storm missiles at all is because there's a door up here that we have not found a way through. Or not a, yeah, it is a door. It's the one there on the right that you can see. Okay, that was weird. Oh, come on! So if we could get through this thick wall, we could save a bit of time, because then we could just, oh, it got me! We could kill the ice Emmy, or we could get the wave Emmy early. Oh no, it found me. Actually, I don't know what happens if it finds you here. Nothing? Yeah, nothing. So there used to be a trick that was considered not a major glitch that we could do here to save some time that was really cool and fun to do, but is now considered a major glitch. So I don't even get to attempt it. Whoops. Basically, the clip through the floor, one block into the floor, we could clip into the floor here, and we wouldn't have to wait for this water to go down like this. Oh, really? That doesn't do it? Oh, that's lame. So now we're gonna go for a really dangerous kill on this Emmy. It's fraught with peril. I'm not even kidding. Like, that's not even hyperbole. Because we're gonna shoot it here. We're gonna let it get really close to us. And we're just gonna scoot on back. And come on. Nope. Abort, abort, abort. Woo! We're gonna take the third back up there. You can normally kill it after the two, but yeah. It's a real what do you call it? I don't know, it's just really close. It's just really close. Like, I don't know how many frames you have after the flash to hit the melee counter, but it's not a lot. And so if you screw up, you're basically dead, and you have to go back from the checkpoint, which really stinks. I always forget to shoot this blob, and I forget how to move as well. We can actually shoot that blob without wave beam, but there's no point. Like, there's just no reason to. Because we don't need to go back here until after the wave beam. So time-wise, as long as I don't die, we're looking really good. Like, this is a relatively deathless run with relatively few resets in it. Which at the beginning of learning a speedrun is kind of the most important thing. If you could get in there, please, Samus, thank you. Cutscenes. We got on health and ammo. So this cutscene, this boss fight, I always do, because it's one of the ones that has a shield, I always do missiles until it gives up the shield. Just because I can't mash and jump around at the same time. I just can't do it. So that's my compromise. What? That was an opportunity wasted. I need to not take damage. And now we switch to mash. Oh, great. I also can't mash while aiming, and... Are you kidding me? Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Are you kidding me? Oh my god. There we go. This is a much better fight anyway. I mean, we still lost the time. Oh, that really stinks. Oh my god. That was a really long fight too. I can't believe that. That's disappointing. Oh, that's oh my god. If this cutscene could go any slower. Well, it's free time save for the next run. $312. Could have been a lot more. There's a chance to get a power bomb from the drops, but we did not get the power bomb, so that really stinks. Oops. Normally we'd get a cutscene here, but we broke the cutscenes. So yeah, because we didn't get a power bomb, we have to refill there. And we morph here because it is faster than waiting for the there's a small like scene that happens. Whoops. Actually don't want to tank damage on this boss because it hits like a truck. I'm literally one hit away from death right now. Come on. I don't know why I have such a hard time dodging that attack. Like, I always dodge too early. Oh, that's irritating. The beginning of the fight was going fairly well. Okay. Why am I'm still using missiles? Whoops, I should be mashing, but whatever. I'm just too into it. Whatever, it's fine. I already lost a massive amount of time there. Okay, door that won't open. So now we're off to the final boss. So don't be surprised if I do very poorly on the final boss, because there's a way to skip the final boss's gold phase, where it's literally invincible and you have to wait for melee counters to kill it. And I don't know how to do it. And I'm not even gonna try for it. I'm just gonna shoot it till it dies, basically. That's my strategy here. I know it's not the best, but it's what I've got, you know? Oh my god, please. I don't know why I have such a hard time. There. With that movement. So yeah, we're just gonna go for it. We can actually use cross bombs in this fight. His cross bombs do the equivalent damage of one missile. Yeah, now he's... Yeah, now he's in the gold phase, and he can't be damaged. So we're just going to try and bait out a counterable attack. Get him out of this phase. There we go. That's not too bad. So you can escape damage here by doing that pose that I mentioned before. And actually, ice missiles are really good DPS here. And so, like, doing this is really nice because we can get a ton of damage in that we didn't used to be able to because we spent a whole bunch of time dodging. Whoops, that's not the dodge button for that. That's not the dodge button for that. Still weak to missiles. Okay. Like I said, I'm really bad at this fight. This should probably kill him. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that was a really slow, really bad fight, but at least I didn't die, so it's a win. Oh. Final boss is Kraid. What? So, unfortunately for this part, we lose flash shift entirely. Which is really irritating because it would be really good for the movement around here. But, we can't take damage. And we have the Hyper Beam, which just wrecks everything. Yeah, we can't take damage. Like, any enemy that touches us just dies. What? Oh my god. That's crazy. Once again, we do one ball to save a very small, like, it's not really a cutscene. It's just like a camera angle that adjusts. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that last fight. The last two fights that I had to restart. Still though, not too bad in terms of time saved. Alright, let's skip the cutscene so we can get to the in-game time. Ba-ba-da-ba. Santa's with a slide from the side. Baby. Not bad. Alright, I wasn't recording, but I am streaming, so I'll have to cut this off of Twitch before I submit it. Yeah. Kinda wanna go for another one, but I think I might take a break or something. I don't know. Problem is, I know if I do something casually, I just won't do anything else. I could do a Final Fantasy V GBA run, but that's like 4.5 hours, and yeah. No donations or anything. Let's just see what everyone else is doing, honestly. Yeah. We'll just give someone else a host. Oh, right. I need to verify the software version 1.0.2. So that's required for the speedrun video verification.